Okay, welcome everyone. If you're new here, I can't see everyone that's joined. Just a quick reminder. So we're going to spend a few minutes activating something in our mind and our body that hopefully feels insightful or even positive. Maybe it feels good. And the idea is that if we keep doing this kind of stuff every day, it gets easier and easier. And yeah, start sort of living from that place. So okay, today's theme is inspired by this wonderful human, Rachel Remen. She's a physician at UCSF, a lot with cancer and end of life work. She says, focused attention is sharp and intense like a laser beam. Diffuse attention lights up everything, but nothing in particular, kind of like a lighthouse. And the reason I'm bringing this one up today is my day is so full of so many different kinds of things. And there are some projects I've been working on that I've noticed, if I spend several hours just fixating on it, at some point I lose the thread. I just can't see things anymore. And I noticed I literally had this sort of Archimedes like experience in the shower where I was like, Eureka, I got it. It's like I understand how I need to approach this particular problem that I was trying to solve. And it's a good example of, switching back and forth between this focused attention and this more diffuse attention. And oftentimes the creative insights and, things like that sort of appear when we switch modes. So focused attention is great. We're focusing on a conversation, what the person is saying. We want to be there. We don't want to be distracted by traffic or noises or other things. So we're laser focused on the other person. And then diffuse attention is when we're paying attention, but we're taking in lots of different things at the same time, rather than just this one thing. And neither one is better or worse. It's really, I think, more a question of context. Do we have the ability to intentionally activate certain things and say, okay, right now I'm just going to focus on this. I'm going to shut out these other things. And other times you want to be able to say, no, it's really important for me to take in everything, sort of the feeling in the room, how are people doing, and sort of take it all in as information. So the cool thing is this is something we can practice. So let's spend a few minutes doing that today. So close your eyes. And let's start with some focused attention. So as you close your eyes, bring your attention to the torso, so that area in the middle of your rib cage. And notice how down below is the belly, expanding and contracting with each in and out breath. And there's your rib cage. The idea right now is to intentionally just focus on that part of the body. Get curious, just notice what's going on there. How does the belly feel? How does the chest feel? And there's no objective way that it should be. It's really just noticing what's subjectively up for you in this moment. Does the belly feel tense? Does it feel relaxed? You feel butterflies in the belly, or maybe nothing. There's no place we're trying to get to. We're just noticing what's up right now. And then notice as the mind is somewhat single-mindedly focused on the belly, the torso, the chest. To some extent, it comes at the expense of hearing, smelling, sensing other things around you. So we're switching into diffuse mode, where you say, "Yep, I feel my belly, I feel my chest," and noticing sounds, noticing sensations in the feet, noticing sensation on the skin on your face, remembering you have hands, right? So there's all this other stuff happening. And diffuse attention is all about being able to just relax into the experience of noticing lots of things at the same time. What you'll probably notice is, as I mentioned, feet, hands, cheeks, right? The mind has this tendency to bounce from one to the other and take it in. And that's still kind of a version of focused attention. So diffuse attention is about just taking a step back and seeing if you can experience the sort of the gestalt of all of it at the same time. What's it like to take up space, to have a body, to have a mind that's thinking and remembering? So, not focusing on any one thing in particular, but it's more about just relaxing into the overall feeling tone of what it's like to be taking up space right now. And to make the point of the contrast between this diffuse attention and really focused attention, now zero in on your nostrils and notice how, with each in breath, cool air enters the nostrils. With each out breath, there's this warm, moist air leaving the nostrils. We can switch our focused attention from the nostrils to the hands. So notice what it's like to have hands right now, and fingers and thumbs, temperature, texture. There's a whole world going on with hands right now. And imagining yourself zooming out, you're hanging out at a couple feet above the body, looking down and just noticing there's this body that is sensing all kinds of things at the same time. So the skin, smell, taste. Eyes are closed, but we're still seeing things. Certainly hearing. And so that's diffuse attention, is just taking all of it in at the same time without focusing on any one thing in particular. And to close out this session, activate focused attention and just focus on the eyes. What's it like to have eyes right now? What do you see? What are the colors? What are the movements? And just the eyes. And take a deep breath in. Long, slow out breath through the mouth. Relaxing the hands and the shoulders, the chest. And hold the out breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in through the nose and out. Keep pushing air out of the lungs, the belly. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes, come on back. I think this is one of these underrated skills. I don't know. No one ever taught me this until I started meditating. And then I started realizing that, oh wow, it's a really powerful skill to be able to, or to be able to flex on demand, where you can consciously say, now I'm focused, now I'm diffuse. And yeah, anyway, hope that's a helpful reminder. Like, you can do this. It's a useful tool throughout your day. So hope that was good. See you tomorrow, everyone. Take care. Thank you.